Cougar Sports Saturday.
It's complete and another touchdown!
Cougar Sports Saturday. A presentation of KSL Sports.
Left wing for three. He got it again!
BYU Sports Talk by Cougar fans for Cougar fans. Here are your hosts, Mitch Harper and Matt Baiamonte. On Utah's legacy home of the Cougars. KSL News Radio, 102.7 FM and 1160 AM.
Welcome back into Cougar Sports Saturday. Later tonight, BYU down in Tucson against the Wildcats of Arizona, a rematch basketball game of the Cougars. Playing great basketball right now, winners of 3 in a row. And to talk about this team and how they're surging late in the season, we have forward/center Mihailo Boskovic. Mihailo, thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
This winning streak started back in West Virginia, and you made some key plays in that game. What was it like? Just maybe take us back a couple games to the end of that West Virginia game and how good it felt to make big plays at the end of that one.
Yeah, well, it felt great. It was just the timing of it. I feel like it was perfect because we lost the game before that we should have won. We lost to Arizona, which was a close game. So it was on a kind of 2 games losing streak. And in West Virginia, everybody was kind of a little bit, felt it. So I feel like that game was a statement game for us. And, being there, helping out was very, very great. And, I gave my all. And as I always do, I just feel like, in those moments, there were times that I had the ball, shot a 3-pointer and the slip roll, whatever. So yeah, it felt great.
The game before that West Virginia one, Cincinnati, you guys were down big, but you got a chance to play, and it felt like that maybe changed your role with this team. Take us through that your mindset when you got called into action in that Cincinnati game, and really how that's changed the outlook of this team since those moments you and Trey stepped into the game.
Yeah, well, I just feel like, we were there, in practice all the time, practicing with the team. It's always there. So when you get called in, it's just nothing different. You just up playing your role. And in that moment, I feel like we had a good run. There was some small things that, kind of got them back into it. But I feel like we had a solid chance of turning the game around. But, it was what it was. But that was a good, kind of intro point into West Virginia game, which we also played great. And just continuing up after that, these 2 games, we playing bigger and bigger roles. So it just means a lot.
Mihailo Boskovic is with us here. We're getting ready for BYU in Arizona later tonight. Your first year at BYU, first year playing college basketball. What do you make of college basketball, and how is it different from the international game?
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's pretty, this league is tough, I think not a lot of people realize that. It's pretty, physically challenging, and just, good teams, the teams that have a good strategy and the way they want to play, like an identity, I would say, are the teams who are at the top. So it just, it kind of differs from what I've played before this in the speed of game. I think it's faster. And just, yeah, I would say like athleticism and, physicality is there. Um, the European game, or like international game, is more, kind of set plays, but always thinking one step ahead. Kind of like in set plays, you have to work your way for possessions and stuff like that. So I think those are the key differences.
Can this BYU team continue the performances that you guys put together against Kansas? That was quite the showing against the Jayhawks.
That was a question.
Can you continue those type of performances?
Of course. Yeah. We just looking forward to the next game. I think we're just picking up steam, and what I noticed with great teams that kind of nearing the final uh part of the season. All the great teams pick up the steam there, like at that point of the season, near the end. You know, they round up some wins and then they go in a tournament or whatever it's playing. They come in with a great feeling. So I feel like we're doing that now. You know, we have 5 games left, I think. 5, right? So we're having three road games, and that's a great way to like, you know, get us into a environment that will be, you know, playing a Big 12 tournament and March Madness. You know, not playing home, which is great. We're playing home. We're playing very great, but we also need to, you know, get us acclimated to the kind of not home environment. But yeah, I just feel like, yeah, I think we'll continue this, and we're playing great, and we're playing even better as the time goes on. Uh, yeah.
Why do you think you guys are playing so great this time of year? I think anyone would say that this is the best this BYU basketball team has looked during this recent winning streak.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know, it's a long season. Uh, I've, you know, I don't know how are they doing things where in the summer, but you know, new coach, he's only had what, less than 10 months now to like acclimate and like to see how what college basketball is, you know, away from NBA, to put on, you know, things that we want to do and figure out which is the best version of us. So, you know, at the start of the year we were good, but you know, we were still searching for that, I feel like. And you know, as the season progressed, we're seeing all these losses that we have. I mean, not many losses, but every loss that we have, we kind of figured out stuff from there, you know, what we want to do uh different. You know, Ole Miss and Providence. So when we came in a conference play, that the first loss was, I think, Texas Tech, or no, Houston. So after the Houston game, we kind of really started to differ our game on offense, you know, run more transition, and in defense, you know, we kind of made some adjustments, and we're just perfecting that game to game. And I feel like right now we know what we do. You know, we run a lot, we shoot a lot of threes. Everybody on our teams has a great 3-point shooting. Everybody can go to the rim, rebound. We just, you know, doing the things that we're good at, and right now we're doing that the best we can. So that's why we're playing so great.
Mihailo Boskovic is our guest here on KSL News Radio. Mihailo, you noted that you weren't here in the summertime. You didn't get, I think, on campus until what, late September, October, somewhere. Yeah, beginning of September. That's okay. So it was September. That was only 5 months ago. How comfortable do you feel now, as your five months into what Kevin Young and this coaching staff expects from you every single day?
Yeah, well, right now it's very comfortable. I feel like, you know, I don't feel like the 5 months has passed. Like it's so, it went away so fast. I think, uh, you know, just I think right now, yeah, feeling great about it, feeling great about everything. Uh, it's a long time to like, you know, figure out stuff for the whole team, but also like individually. So, you know, just getting used to the way of practices and playing games and everything. It's just, you know, it's just great. And you know, as time goes on, I've like we're what, month and a half from the end of the season. So, you know, just, you know, finishing strong is on my mind right now, and I feel like that's the biggest thing.
How motivated are the guys to get down to Arizona later tonight into the McHale Center and have a rematch against the Arizona team that beat you in Provo?
Very motivated, you know, not just because we lost the game, but yeah, because we're coming off a great win against Kansas, and you know, we don't want to settle down with that. We don't want to be like, you know, oh, we beat Kansas by 30, we're good. We don't want to go big, win in Arizona. That's not the way we think. So we're very motivated. We can't wait for the game. Um, and you know, it should be a good get back from the loss that we suffer here. just another way or another chance to play a great game.
Mihailo Boskovic here for a few more moments with us here on KSL. Mihailo, it's our first time talking to you here on the show, and just kind of want to maybe get to know you a little bit. How are you enjoying BYU life in Provo? What do you like to do for fun away from basketball when you're not in the annex? How's life treating you on campus?
Yeah, well, it's pretty, I would say, chill. Like I'm not doing too much besides practicing and coming in and getting extra work in. When I'm not at a practice and school, I like to chill with my teammates, with my friends, and I feel like we have a great friendship here in the team. Uh, Stay like during the day when because it's a 8 hour difference from home, I like to come home and talk to my parents, talk to my friends, back in Serbia, and play video games, I guess.
Which video games do you like to play?
Oh, I like to play NBA 2K, and I'm playing this new game. It's called Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah, squad up, man. I'm with you. I mean, the kids are ditching Fortnite now and going to Marvel Rivals. I'm play PlayStation or Xbox.
PlayStation.
Good man.
Yeah,
Culture.
there we go. I like that. When you chose BYU, what did your parents think about you moving out here to Utah?
Yeah, they were stoked. I mean, they always wanted me to kind of get the basketball plus school experience, you know. And you don't really have that kind of system in Europe, I think, anywhere, but Serbia most certainly not. So, just coming out here and that meaning that I can get a degree while also playing a high level of basketball and having a great chance of improving in every possible way, physically, skill wise, mentally, everything. I feel like we have a lot of resources here for that. So, they're happy for me. They're kind of sad that, they don't see me for a long time, but we kind of got used to it. I was living, out of my home for 3 years now. So, but, it's different when you're across the ocean. So I guess. They're coming out in March um to see a Utah game, which will be fun.
Awesome. That'll be awesome then. And well, Mihailo, it's been a pleasure. And last thing for you, I'm curious, who on the BYU staff connected with you? Like how did you get connected to BYU overseas 8 hour difference? Who was the point person to connect you to this program?
Well, the KY coach KY reached out to me from one of the he had some connections and we just connected from there, kind of middleman stuff, but you know, so he was directly. I didn't know any of you know assistant coaches. And during that whole process coming here, I also talked a lot to Coach Dunson. So I guess he was the first one, Coach KY, and Brandon Dunson too.